Hi there, my name's Zach and I'm also known as Calathrax on the EUS server of League of Legends. And, well, today I want to do a slightly different video. Basically, I don't know, it's kind of difficult to say. I'm bad at League of Legends and other games, but mainly League of Legends. I mean, when I tried to complete Ocarina of Time for the first time, I think I had to use a walkthrough. That was the first game I ever completed, so that sucked. The point I'm trying to make here is it's quite difficult to admit you're bad at League of Legends. It's particularly difficult for your Zed mid who's feeding like shit. The idea that I'm trying to put across is that everyone is bad under certain circumstances, right? Everyone has a bad game. So, like, I don't think it's very fair for people to jump on, like, your, like I said, feeding Zed or, like, Lee Sin or something, and be like, so, you're bad, and just say, you're completely bad, and that's it. Like, people need to understand that everyone has bad games, and this is what I mean by I'm bad. Everyone needs to realize that everyone can be bad at some points, because you all know, you've all been there, right? But yet, people still jump on someone. We've all done it. Everyone's been slightly toxic somewhere along the way. It's kind of a difficult subject to talk about. Because some people will, some people will be like, well, how do you think I'm bad, blah, blah, blah. And that's not really what I'm on about here. But, yeah, I think it's like everyone can be bad at some point. You've all gone, like, 0-5 in lane, right? No one's ever not gone 0-5 in lane. Basically, for me, right, I work a job, I don't really like. And then you finish that. You come home, you're right, I'm going to play some League. You know what? I'm feeling good. I'm going to play some competitive, right? So you go into ranked, you jump in with these randomers. You might have a bad game. So you do. You have a bad game. You get shit on for it. Oh my god, fuck this feeder, right? So you died 5 times in lane. You had a rough time. You fed 2 kills. Then he was able to dive you with the jungler's help. Then he got so fed that he was able to dive you on his own. And then you just couldn't really be in lane and you couldn't really do an awful lot bar standing back behind your second tower. Just trying to CS, like with your various spells and shit as well. So instead of that, you go, right, let's queue with our friends. So you queue with your friends. You're having a rough game, and they go, what the fuck, man? What's going on up there? Because obviously they don't know what's going on. Then you're like 4 kills down. They're like, man, dude, what's going on? You're like, no, it's okay, I promise. And then they aren't horrible or anything, like, because they're your friends. We've all, like, cursed at each other and things, and had, like, full-blown fucking arguments. I remember I had this argument with Negus, who I play with a fair bit, like a Pantheon main, about Hex Drinker, right? About how that was so the best item to get, in my opinion, at least. But in his opinion, it wasn't. So you have these full-blown fucking arguments, and we still bring up to this day. We always go, like, when he goes back to the shop, I'm like, oh, what are you getting? And he's like, and then I interrupt him and say, oh, you're gonna get Hex Drinker, right? Obviously he's not gonna build that into Yasuo. It'd just be good if people were just a lot nicer on League. I think some people can be real dicks sometimes, and I don't think, I mean, it doesn't help anyone. If someone's feeding, right, you saying, oh my god, you're feeding, oh my god, stop, right, that's not gonna help, because 90% of the time there's no way it's on purpose, right? It's not constructive. Literally saying, right, dude, unfortunately, like in the jungler's shoes, saying, look, dude, unfortunately, I can't gank for you right now because I'm not gonna be able to gank for you all game. You need to farm safely as much as you can. I can keep things warded for you, but farm safely as much as you can. Try to get some items for a team fight, and then we'll team fight. I think that's the best thing you can say. I mean, this is all in hindsight, right? This is all while I'm not playing a game. I don't know if I'm even right. But I'd much rather hear that. Someone saying, look, dude, I know you're having a bad game. We can kind of help you with that. We can just sort these out. Just farm up. We'll team fight. It's our best bet. That's it. Or, like, the mid and the jungler come up to gank your laner. And fingers crossed they don't get a fucking triple kill. That would be pretty shit. I just think everyone has a bad game, and people need to, like, understand that. The main idea for this video is I wanted to see what you guys and what, like, anyone thinks a good player consists of, right? I'd just like to hear your opinions as well, because I mean, we all have ideas of what a good player is, but I mean, it's a team game, and if you're not performing as a team, saying, oh, fucking feeder, you're actually quite bad at League, because League is a team game. I don't think that shitting on someone because they're underperforming in this particular game with you, right, regardless of if it's your promo or not, I don't think it's going to help at all. So yeah, I'm just kind of interested in your thoughts and opinions to see what's going on, and to see if you can just fill me in and let me know what a good player is, so I can get the fuck out of gold and get to diamond. Fuck.